straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, I'm this and that for life. I'm on rest for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I didn't. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind field. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt, but ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. Try to deal death to a priest, you won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand, just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga, I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. And puff smoke, never try though. The day that all my brother be the day that sold out on. Either fold or salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. Know what it is, man. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want you. Even your own people gon' disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah, yeah.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like
Backstage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Bass up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 we gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
right. All right. Hey, Shalom. Hey, Shalom. How Shem Yahshua B'Katah to all my brothers. Hey, Shalom. How Shema Thought. Yeah. Hey, Salaki.
Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Shemar, I thought about Shem Yahweh. Tonight is the Wednesday law class, man. Get a lower hand. Man. All right, so tonight class is the title is called A New Spirit on Earth. So what that mean? So I'm gonna ask a question. So what does spirit mean? You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the room want to answer that? Anybody in the chat, you can answer that as well. What does the word spirit mean in this content? You got an idea? You know, see, all right, most high Christ. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, man, I'm gonna try to ask. You know what I'm saying? Try to get the class involved with it tonight, man. You know what I mean? Because usually I'll be up here yelling. I'll be up here crying out loud, man. You know what I mean? Because that's how we do in ISUPK, man. You know what I'm saying? We have that because we have that passion because we give a damn about our people.
Right.
Unlike your Christian pastor, unlike your Elam. What's that? The Muslim imams. Unlike your religious leaders, your black leaders, they don't give a damn about you. We do here in ISPK, started 1 West, 125th Street, Harmony, New York, on Command Junior Honda, man, since 1969, man. And we only have the truth. You ready?
It ain't a good definition, but
What you got?
it said the old form of spurt.
You say spurt? Okay. I got you, preacher. I know you know.
Maybe if I could make an assumption, where they head at with the Lord, maybe.
You said where they headed with the Lord?
Where they head is at, like with the Lord, their
I
relationship
mean,
with the Lord. Or maybe
you
like
halfway
Zil.
there. You halfway there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much like the energy, like
Damn right. See that? That's it right there. That's it. It's a vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like what young man Vaughn said, man. It's an energy. You know what I'm saying? And Silver's right too, because it's the energy you get from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You move in the spirit of the Lord, meaning that you follow what He says. You know what I'm saying? And right now, today's society, the Lord Spirit is on this earth, man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You look at all the podcasts, you look at all these, social medias, you have people talking about moral things. Moral things, because the Lord is about morality. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to the people who rule this world right now. The oppressor, man. You know what I mean? The Lord's about morality, right? So you see podcasts how men and women should act, right? That's in the Bible. How a man should act and how a woman should act. That's, mostly all podcasts talk about it right now. You know what I mean? So tonight we're gonna talk about the spirit. A new spirit is on this earth, man, because it's changing. Because why? Because the Lord's prophets are here on this earth, man. You understand? That's why so many people started to think, hey man, this church is not what it is. And they start hearing the truth. That's why we say we are the truth, because once you hear it, it clicks. It clicks just like that. Man, these brothers, they got something, man. And you're gonna keep coming back for more and more. And now it's just up for you to grab it. You understand? To keep on with it. So we're gonna go ahead to the first scripture, man. So we go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. All right, give y'all time to get there. All right. Okay. Well, you got it. You go ahead and read for me. Hey, the water too. Okay, no sweat.
Okay.
You got it. All right.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven,
Right.
a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet.
Okay, so he says, and there appeared a great wonder in heaven. So now, when he's talking about in heaven, so what you think? So right there, what you think when they talk about heaven is? A great wonder in heaven.
On earth, on earth.
Damn right. Get him a hand. I see somebody been studying. Most High in Christ. This is talking about on earth. You know what I mean? This is not talking about up there in up there in the clouds with the baby angels with the little arrows floating around naked. You know what I mean? It's not talking about that. It's talking about here on earth, man. So okay, keep going. A woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. So the sun and the moon is it's like a metaphor for knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge and understanding, man. So right now in this school in the ISUPK, we have the knowledge and understanding. Why? Because we think practical. Today's society, you don't think practical. You think too much. And that's the issue. You think too goddamn much. That's why the Lord put prophets in place for you to just ask. Hey, well, what you think about this? Should I do this? Instead, you go on your own devices. Because so many years we going on our own devices, we make poor decisions. How about you go to the man of the Lord and let him make the decision for you? Right. He was put right there, man, for that. You understand? So we have the understanding here in the ISPK, man. Okay, keep going if you could. Oh yeah, you good now? Okay. Yeah, you start from the beginning.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12, verse 1.
Yeah.
And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she.
Okay, so you said with 12 stars. Okay, so the sun and the moon represent wisdom and understanding. All right. It said upon her head a crown of 12 stars. So in this one paragraph right here, in this one verse, what do you think this verse is talking about? The 12 stars.
12 disciples.
You almost there. You in the ballpark. Yeah, if y'all online, you know what I'm saying, y'all can feel free to answer these questions too. So I'm gonna read it again. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun. Let me ask you this: who is that woman that the scripture is talking about? You put it all in one thing. A woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. So I just got through saying, who has the wisdom and knowledge on the earth right now? I just got through saying.
The sun and the moon.
No. That's what it represents. Who has that right now on earth right now? You see in the class. You in the building.
ISUPK.
Yeah, you are. Get that hand, man. The ISPK have it. So who's included? For you to be in the ISPK, what do you have to be?
According to 12 tribes.
Damn right. Get that sister hand. This is talking about, right, upon her head a crown of 12 stars. This is talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. We are that woman. The Most High God considers us as a woman. That's one of his metaphors towards us. You know what I'm saying? Because he holds us precious. You know what I'm saying? It's his sight. So, right here is saying that one day, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be ruling right here, basically. Okay, keep going. Verse 2.
And she began with her weak child crying, traveling in birth.
Okay.
And pain.
What's travailing mean? Go ahead.
I'm guessing at this point, but I want to say maybe like enduring.
I mean, it's in the ballpark.
Like if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
Endure what? Travailing in birth, enduring in what?
She's enduring giving birth. Yeah, the pain from labor and everything.
Got it. Got it.
Right? Oh.
Yeah. It's like a woman. When you give birth. You know what I'm saying? You enduring. You screaming and hollering, cussing. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with the scripture talking about right here. So it said, and she's being with child cry, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. Keep going. Verse 3, if I could.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
So there's another wonder in heaven. Keep going.
And behold, a great red
A
dragon.
great red dragon. So who y'all think that red dragon is? You hear your grandma say it all the time.
Esau.
Damn right. Give him a hand. Is he? Now, so that red dragon. So what's the power of the red dragon? So Esau, I'm saying, what's the power of Esau right now? What gives him power?
He's a deceiver.
Yeah, but what? Okay, so what? You was in the military, right? So who you work for? Well, who did you work for? I'm saying did because you getting about it.
The government.
Damn right. That government. It's a Rome society. So America took Rome ideas and brought it to America. That's why you got the Senate. Because they had a Senate in Rome. They passed all the bills and laws and legislations. They passed all that. Go ahead.
Yeah, like we living under their blueprint, another man's
Damn
blueprint.
right.
We
Damn
already
right.
had the original blueprint.
Goddamn right.
Obey the laws and commandments and statutes.
Damn right. When you say it so heavy. Because guess what? Guess what America bird is? The bald eagle. Rome, an eagle. So everything, there's nothing new under the sun. They use that blueprint, like the young man said, they use that blueprint and bring it here in America. And it works for them. Right? So it says, so go back to verse 2. So this is saying there's child being born. This is talking about the spirit. The spirit of the Lord is trying to be born, but it's so hard because this red dragon is making it hard. You know what I'm saying? The government, with the American society, right? So what's the spirit? It's the spirit of the Lord. So being an alternate lifestyle, you know what I mean? You like the opposite sex. I mean the same sex. That's the red dragon. That's what he pushed in his society. And that's why it's so hard for the spirit of the Lord to come. We celebrate your birthday, celebrate these holidays. This is what they push in this society. So that baby is hard. Man, that spirit of the Lord cannot come through to our people. Because why? Because we under the rulership of the damn devil. You know what I'm saying? Okay, keep going. You start at the top of verse 3.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and a 7 crown upon his head.
Hey, Most High in Christ. So we're gonna break this down. So in the water to Abior to give me this text earlier. Because this is heavy. So the 7 heads. So this is talking about the Red Dragon Empire. It's not just here in America. It's the whole goddamn world. But they have a certain countries that go by his rules and regulations. So the 7 heads are Spain, French, England, Portugal, Germany, Russia, Italy. Okay? And the 10 horns are Belgium, Netherlands, Ireland, Australia, Luxembourg, Denmark, Switzerland, Sweden, Scotland, America. So what all these places have in common? Go ahead, Bruce. Go ahead.
Oh, so like they all ran by the oppressor, right?
Damn right. Damn right. This is showing the power of the damn oppressor. There's not just them here in America. This is their tribes. You understand? Just like We have tribes, they got tribes too. You know what I mean? Why I say it's another wonder. Yeah, they got their power, but the thing is, by our tribe, that we're everlasting. You know what I'm saying? We're everlasting. We just gotta make we just gotta make sure that that birth be easy, that smooth birth.
Right.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all take a medication for that smooth birth, you can't feel nothing. You know what I mean? What is it? Oh yeah, you got keep what is it? Epidural. You know what I'm saying? we got to make sure you know what I'm saying. The Lord he been trying to, he been putting His Spirit in the world for a long time, man. He's waiting for that baby to be born, man. He waiting. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop making it so hard. Make it easy. Get that extra. How you say it?
Epidural.
Get that epidural in. We need that as people, man. They need that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So those are the 7. So those are the breakdown for having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. So basically, they are in rulership right now. All them countries just named, they are in rulership right now today. Go ahead, Priest.
If I could, that's so not so heavy how the scriptures break down the dragon, because what that's referring to is the 10 common markets.
There you go.
The stock markets, where they they all establish business together and they run the whole world throughout their trading and their transporting goods amongst each other.
Right.
And they all have one thing in common, that's oppressing so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
There you go.
Right.
If I could I get Psalms 83? Psalms 83. And what the priest said is so heavy, because their main thing is to oppress you and keep you docile. Right. To not let you know who you are. And tonight we're gonna let you know who you are as a Black, Hispanic American. Because this society is not gonna let the Spirit of the Lord give birth. And one thing about the Spirit of the Lord, He's gonna let you know who you are as a people. If you're Black, Hispanic, Americans, that's having the Spirit of the Lord. You don't have the Spirit of the Lord if you think you just black. That's a crazy. You don't have the Spirit of the Lord if you think you just Hispanic. You know what Hispanic mean? Hispanic mean Hispanic, Hispaniola.
Right.
You belong to them people. You know what I mean? That you Haitian. The Spirit of the Lord knowing that you're a Levite, that you're a Judite, that you're a Benjamite. That's having the Spirit of the Lord. You sit in that church, you're not having the Spirit of the Lord. You have the spirit of the red dragon, man.
Right.
You have the spirit of the oppressor. Because that spirit make you hate your brothers and sisters. How do I know? The judge is full of Black, Hispanic, and American. They hate each other, man.
Right.
Okay? Bloods and Crips are Christians. Come on, man. And they was raised in the Christian church. They might not go to the church a lot, but their beliefs is Christian. They pass by a grave and start doing this.
Right.
Christ said, let the dead sleep. What you doing that for? You understand? It's like, somebody hold it?
Book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. A song of Psalms of Asaph. Keep not the silence, O God, hold not the peace, and be not still, O God.
Hold on. Start from the top. I'm gonna get there with you. My bad. I'm get there with you. I'm over here flipping through so you in the book of Psalms 83, right? Okay, keep going. You start from 1, you know what I'm saying? You start from 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. And a song of Psalms, or Asaph. Kept not the silence, O God. Hold not the peace, and be not still, O God.
This is King David saying, Lord, hear me. Be not still. You go to your Christian church, they want the Lord to be still.
Right.
They don't want the Lord to show his power in their Christian church. Because the Lord showing his power is your salvation.
Right.
You understand? So King David says, be not still, O Lord. Keep going.
For lo, dead enemies make a tumult.
King David had enemies. He said, make his enemies like a tumble. Do they teach you that in church? You just know King David. I didn't know King David had enemies. I was born in a Christian church. I was Catholic and Baptist. I was going to church doing this. Holy water. I didn't know that. But being in here, being in ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, I know that. Because why? Because we have the wisdom and knowledge in here. Unlike your religious leader. Keep going. Oh, keep going.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Uh-huh. So he said they hate thee that lift up the head. This is talking about King David's enemy. King David fought against the Africans a lot and whooped their behinds. How you said Palestinians. He whooped their behind. Right? Keep going. Drop down on verse 3.
And they have taken crafty counsel against their people, and counsel against their pitted ones.
So right now here in America, they have taken crafty counsel against the Lord's people. What's crafty counsel? They say it's okay to eat pork. They say it's okay to be a homosexual. They say it's okay what? To celebrate your birthday. But all those things are breaking the Lord's commandments. That's crafty counsel. Because they know who you are, but you don't know who you are.
Right.
You understand? You as a people, look, once you start coming back to the Lord's power, once you start coming back to the law, statutes, commandments, that's when the Lord hears you. That's when the Lord sees you, man, and that's when He will save you. You understand? But you have to reveal the man. You know what I'm saying? That wicked man. You have to reveal him first, man, because you loving your enemy, you would never be saved. You can hate that brother that looks just like you. You can hate that sister that looks just like you. But you'll love that enemy who been having your people in bondage since forever, man. Man, look. That's why here is so imperative. Because we have a perpetual hatred for the enemy.
Right.
Just like that guy for us. But we are not vicious like them. We're not animals like them. We're not hanging their grandmothers. We're not going around killing their kids like they do ours to this day, man.
Right.
We the Lord chosen people. We are royalty, man. We are prestige. How you say it? Prestige.
Peculiar people.
Peculiar people. We are Lord chosen people, man. Prestigious, yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
If I could.
Yeah, go.
And this is why it's so evil what the Christian church is doing. And this is why we have to go against the Christian church. This is why we have to show, just like we reveal the crimes of our oppressor, we have to reveal the crimes that the Christian church has committed under the leadership and at the instruction of our oppressors.
Right.
Because like the priest is bringing out, we reveal, you know what I mean, who's oppressing us. Who's taking crafty counsel against the Lord's people. Right. But your Christian pastor, for the sake of putting $1 in their pocket, you know what I mean, taking $1 out your pocket and putting it in theirs, they're not going to tell you that, you know what I mean, what happened to, you see that wall over there with them brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, Trayvon Martin, Philando Castile, George Floyd, what's the young brother, George Stinney Jr., you know what I mean, what they do to our people and what they've been doing, you know what I mean, since the beginning. Right. I mean, they're not going to reveal those crimes to you. But, you know what I mean? It's so evil because we need to know who is against us. Right. You know what I mean? You see it every day. Who's, you know what I mean, redlining us out of getting, you know what I mean, moving into certain neighborhoods. Who's gentrifying our neighborhoods? You know what I mean? That's not, you know what I mean? It's right there happening in our face. But even though it's happening in our face, the Christian church will continue to say God loves everybody and that we don't have any enemies just for the sake of money. And that's a very evil thing to do. Right. They are coming while your Christian church and, you know what I mean, everything in the world outside of these walls is trying to convince you that you don't have to fight anything, that you don't have anything working against you. These other nations are coming against you. Like, Salakia. You know what I mean? When the whole, what's it called? The whole Palestine and Israel, you know what I mean, conflict started. they fighting overseas, and we over here talking about who we gonna support. Pray for Palestine, pray for Israel, because that's just the type of people we are. We just compassionate.
Right.
Meanwhile, they over there saying the problem, the reason why that's going on over there, that war, the genocide, and all of that going over there, is because of black people in America. So in the midst of them having a conflict with one another, they're blaming us. And then like weeks after that, they coming and attacking us. You know what I mean? They coming and attacking our schools.
Right.
So it's just, that's selective.
Right. Like, get that praise of hand, man. And what he said is so imperative, man. Because while you trying to love them, they hate you. They fighting against they fighting against each other over there.
Right.
They fighting against the Palestinians in the doggone Israelite, it's like the Jewish people. They're fighting over there. But they say, hey, it's your fault. You in the hood.
Right.
You in the hood eating ramen noodles.
Right.
They say it's your fault.
So like, if I could,
Yeah.
you in the hood because of them eating ramen noodles, because of them praying for them.
Right.
And they over there blowing each other to bits, targeting you though, saying that you the problem. So
Good night, man. Look, this is the reason why you got to wake the hell up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be asleep here, man. Now we living in the world of knowledge. Everybody got some type of knowledge. Use that knowledge. You know, the thing is, they're scared to use that knowledge when it comes to the truth, though.
Right.
When they come to the ISUPK, that's why, Cap Tazariak, you know what I'm saying, Most High Christ. You know what I mean? He destroys people who think they got the knowledge. But the only knowledge they still stand is the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That will ever stands, man. Forever. Okay, so drop down to 4, and then we'll switch back over to Revelation.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 4. And they have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Keep going.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's going on right now, man. They said, let us cut them off from being a nation. You think you from Africa because they say you from Africa. Well, tell me this. What language you spoke from Africa?
Right.
What country do you come from? Everybody, leave it up to us. We think we all came from Nigeria. Yes. Ghana. You know how many countries in Africa? Over 50 countries, not even states, countries. There's a lot of countries there.
Right.
But you believe it. Because why? Because they taught you that in school. They taught you that all your life. That's crafty counsel, brothers and sisters.
Right.
That's what it is. Go ahead.
If I could, I always wondered that, man. When because a lot of times we think we come from Africa, or like you said, Nigeria, or wherever, right? They don't have a culture of remembrance. They remember Hotep the Third. You know what I'm saying? They remember all their pharaohs and all their kings.
Damn.
Not once do you ever hear them remember or try to say, yeah, we remember our people that got carried away in the slave trade.
Right.
They don't have a remembrance or a monument to remember us, because why? They know we two different people.
Right.
They don't come over here. Even the Hamites that's over here, they don't celebrate with you in your Juneteenth.
Right.
At one point in time we tried to do Kwanzaa.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Which is a fake African, celebration that
especially the 90s.
So-called, you know what I'm saying, blacks in America made up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, at what point are we going to start looking at these people is no way even close to us, man, you know what I'm saying? How can we even try to reach back to that? So like,
you know what I'm saying? Get that put your hand. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
When he said, like, they ain't gonna remember that, but they'll remember something like the Civil War in Rwanda. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like,
yikes.
They making movies about that though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Give that sister a hand. She said they remember a Marvel movie.
Right.
This is a made-up movie, and they represent that. Y'all remember? They all dressed up in that dashiki, going to the movies, talking about this and this. But you tell them that they loyal chosen people, they're like, man, what? You could represent a Marvel movie, but can't represent your own culture.
Right.
You let them have it. You let them the small hat people have your culture. And you over here talking about Wakanda forever. Come on, man. It's time to get real. You know what I'm talking about? That's the deceit that these oppressors put on our people. That's crafty counsel.
Right.
That's cutting off the nation of Israel.
Right.
That we don't remember who we are. We Texans. We think we from Louisiana. That we from, Louisiana. We think we from Illinois. We think we from Georgia.
Right.
Man, we from Israel, man. That's our homeland. We ain't from West Africa. Off the Ivory Coast. Come on, man. Let's get real. So we're gonna jump back over to you got something to say?
Now, if I could just charge up these Africans, just in case, you know what I mean. I know the priest just laid it flat, but in case, you know what I mean. Let me just reiterate: these Africans that we think that we come from, we are obviously not them. And what you got to understand is these Africans were part of that crafty council.
Right.
Like it's not that they've forgotten about us. Like, the oppressor, the big bad oppressor, which he is the devil the Bible speaks of. Right. But it ain't like the oppressor just came over, stole us, and then they forgot about us, our long lost brothers. They sold us.
Right.
Because how is it that we're, you know what I mean, black so-called African Americans are brought over to America to serve hard bondage, and the Africans are over there, you know what I mean, in their country. You know what I mean? And they not, like the priest said, they not thinking about us. You know what I mean? Even when they come over here, trying to seek opportunities and all that, they still don't consider themselves like us.
Right.
It's because they were part of that crafty council.
Right.
You know what I mean? You see that map over there, it'll tell you that even while we were in Africa, and the reason why we were in Africa, just a sidebar, is because we were fleeing Roman persecution.
Right.
So we fled Roman persecution into Africa because they were a dark-skinned people that we could hide amongst.
Right.
But that was the name of our. If you look at that map right there, right above New Guinea or however you pronounce it, Slovakia, it says Negro Land. That was where we were.
Right.
So they knew where we were. They rounded us up and they took us to the coast of Africa so that we could be sold into slavery. Right. So those are not our long lost brothers. They found us. They knew that we weren't their people. And they rounded us up and sold us. They were part of that crafty council.
And if I could, just pick back, I got you, sir. To pick back what the priest said, we ain't brothers, right? Because they went under captivity too, under the Edomites, the so-called white man, and other countries. And I think India, man, I don't know. I'm not going too far, but they've been oppressed, but they never lost their tongue and their culture.
Right.
We have. We speak English and Spanish, patois. You know what I'm saying? Or what else? It's another language I'm missing. Portuguese. How can I forget that? From Asher Brothers, Brazil. You know what I'm saying? We lost our language. They never did. They can speak. They can do all that.
Right. They never forget us and who we were and what they did to us. Because I actually have a screenshot right here from a TikTok from Judites. There's like 3 Judite brothers that was making fun. They had twigs in their hair and everything. They was making fun of African names. And they was clicking and shit. And then an African dude had commented, "That's why we sold y'all." And I screenshotted that because it was like, y'all ain't never forget. Y'all ain't never forget.
See, that's why they call it kata. Cotton pickers. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we ain't the same people.
Right.
That's why it's so important that we come and get in class and not in Bible study.
If I could, one more point. It's so heavy to the point. If you go to what is it? What scripture is that? Where it says they sold what is it in Job? Where they sold a boy for a girl for wine and sold a boy for harlot. If you look into the Hebrew, the word for young boy or young girl is Naira. Naira, right?
Yeah.
That is the name of Nigerian currency.
Good night.
Naira. So that shows 2 things. One, we had our own language and we had our own culture and society within Africa, which is the point we made earlier. And then secondly, they consider us currency.
Right.
Which goes to the point they sold us because all we are to them is currency.
Right.
And if you don't believe me, I mean, you could just look into your phone and ask what the Nigerian currency is. You could look into the Hebrew, you know what I mean, and find out what I'm saying is absolutely true. But
right.
That's just the truth right there.
Right. And if I could, can I get Jeremiah 1:1? No, levitation. What is levitation, right? Levitation 1:1. This going back what the priest said. Because everybody sees us in currency. But hey, this priest right here, he if you want to get in class Friday, he will teach you how to speak the holy tongue.
Right.
Lashon Kadash. He will teach you how to speak it. Because he's teaching brothers here in this school right now how to speak. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? and that's where you can get the actual breakdown. You understand? Because it's language, different language how to translate, but we translate everything here. But I'm telling you, we are men of study. We study here. We're not just saying our own mouth, man. We learn and we study. We have to, because we gotta save our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord put a job in the hands and the men of the ISUPK to save his people. To wake the brothers and sisters up, man. You got it. You go ahead.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 1 and verse 1. How doth the city sit solitary?
The city's talking about the Israelites. How does the city sit solitary?
That was full of people.
The Israelites again.
How is she become as a widow?
How did we become as a widow? How did we fell from the Most High God? How did we fall from him? Because we started doing what the... Go ahead. I forgot. I got to teach. My bad. Go ahead.
We start following the laws, commandments, and statutes.
There you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we fell away from his work, his laws. It's like, like any father. What he gonna do? You know what I mean? He gonna punish you when you don't follow his laws. Right. He gonna be like, man, get out my house, man. You think you grown? Get out my house. You understand? Keep going, please.
She that was great among the nations and princess among the provinces. How has she become tributary?
How, like the priest said, how become currency, man? Everybody come here. The Asians come and set up shop in your hood. The Arabs here in Killeen, you got the Napoleons. They come right here and set up in your hood. Look at, you know what I'm saying? Because they know you the money. And look, in their country, they doing bad, but here they doing good. Right. Because of you, Black, Hispanic, right. Native Americans. Look what happened over there. Look, the Arabs, right? Man, they came over here to America and got Airbnbs. Right. Escaping persecution from their own homeland. They came here and they gave them Airbnbs. While you gotta get Section 8.
Right.
While you gotta wait for like 2 years to get a damn house. And you got babies. You understand? They get them. The funny thing about it, they went to war with these people.
Right. Right.
You ain't did nothing to these people. You was in the hood. You was chilling. But they hate you, man. Man, look. It's crazy. That's why the Lord says that we have to gather together. Oh nation, gather together. Oh nation, not to Zion, man, because nobody loves us. We have to love each other. Slocky.
If I could, Slocky, go ahead, Bible shop, please.
Now, I was just gonna say, man, it's so heavy because we think like you said, priest, like we be waiting 2 years, 3 years for vouchers for Section 8. You know what I'm saying? And they come over here in 6 months, 2 months to get it. They get $100,000 store loans or business loans, whatever. We trying to live the American dream, but meanwhile, we are the dream. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because the minute we come in here, we wake up. You know what I'm saying? Right. They feeding off of us because we sleep.
Right.
So the American dream is just them getting money off us being asleep.
While us dreaming.
Right.
Man, I get that person's hand. Drop the heavy. While you sleeping, they up getting money on you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't clocking in. They clocking in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Man, I'm gonna say something, man. You had something?
If I could. And it's so heavy because like that little Section 8, the little crumbs that they give you, the Section 8, the food stamps, the WIC and all of that, the stimmies and all of that, they don't even want to give you that. And then like, meanwhile, countries that they go to war with, I mean, that they consider enemies, they bring them over here on, you know what I mean, what they call it, the Air Force Ones and all of that, you know what I mean, and give them stipends to start businesses and go to school, give them scholarships and give them, you know what I mean, housing, give them Airbnbs and all of that. Meanwhile, you as a Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you got to pull yourself out by your bootstraps.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like they are making fun of you. You know what I mean? They saying pull yourself up by your bootstraps, just like how they did Christ. You know what I mean? When he was up on that cross, they was like, you a king, right? You know what I mean? Why don't you bring yourself down? Why don't you bring yourself out of this situation?
Right.
That's exactly the same spirit that your oppressor is in, because they know who you are.
Right.
And they know that if you just go ahead and turn back to the Most High, then he will deliver us out of this situation. You know what I mean? But as long as we don't do that, as long as we don't come back to our culture, they can make fun of us.
Right.
And that's exactly what they do in today.
Right.
So like,
right. The priest said it's so true, man. They're making fun of us, man. You know what I mean? They call it what they say, and that's one of the curses. They give it bad words. You know what I mean? They just making fun of us here in America, man. But one thing is, we ain't no joke. But all right. Okay, I'm gonna switch back over to Revelation. Okay, so we talk about the new spirit that's on earth right now. You know what I mean? The new spirit. So what we just got through talking about, man, is that in order to be a new spirit, it has to be a change on the way you think, right? So we just got into Psalms 83. We talking about the Hamites, y'all know who Hamites are, right? You know, I know you know, right? Hamites, yeah. So we talking about the Hamites, right? Once you start realizing who your enemy is, then something starts switching. You know what I mean? Then you start hating this place. You know what I mean? So right now, we all recognize who the enemy is. And not just the Edomites. It's not just the oppressor. It's other nations that go along with it. So, okay. So, you start at 4. Revelation 4, 12 and 4.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 4. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered from to devour her child as soon as it was born.
Right. So this a black Hispanic and Native American book. We're speaking codes in here. You know what I mean? You know how we speak. You know what I'm saying? You know, rat means a different thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You a snitch? It's an actual rat in the movie. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, but this is you know, John having, you know, this John, you know, he's a revelator. You know what I mean? He having his dreams, right? So he's saying that, right? The stars of heaven. So this is talking about the celebrities, the politicians that's here on earth. You know what I mean? This is talking about that. And he did cast them down on earth. I mean, they will fall. Right now, stars are falling. I don't know if y'all been paying attention.
Right.
I know that, you know, you got Diddy, no Diddy. P. Diddy, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He falling. Who else? There's a lot of celebrities falling right now that we look up to as Black, Hispanic, and Americans.
Right.
And they will continue to fall. Ty Perry, I feel he falling. He gonna fall soon. And once he fall, oh Lord, they gonna be like, oh, you know he a pastor. You know that's how people look at him.
Right.
A reverend, a pastor. He be speaking his little truth on his little shows as Medea,
Right.
portraying that man should be a woman.
Right.
What you think you give them little boys, man? Them little black boys that watch movies and see a man, then you see a woman. That's confusing. Lord ain't with that, man. These stars are falling, man, because they don't have the spirit of the Lord.
Right.
So like if I could, it's like what the priest just said was heavy. It's confusion, and you could tell by the brothers and sisters who want to be, you know what I mean, who are aspiring to be, you know what I mean, wealthy celebrities. You know what I mean? They feel like to be funny, you have to put on a dress. You mean look at our brothers, you know what I mean, on TikTok and Instagram. You look at these reels, and you can hardly get through 2 or 3 reels without seeing seeing a video of a brother doing a skit where, you know what I mean, he got a wig and some makeup on. You know what I mean? And that's been going on for a very long time. And you know what I mean? Who kicked that off? Your Tyler Perry's, your Martin Lawrence's, your
Jamie Foxx,
your Kevin Hart, you name it. You know what I mean? That's what we feel like we got to do.
Right. Good.
So like, you know, they got the transgenders coming to schools and as dressed as drag, and you know, and just trying to get, you know, our black sons to want to put on some high heels, they want to put on some eyeshadow because they're trying to make it cool.
Right.
Like just like being gay is now a fashion trend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not
right. And that's who passes them laws? Politicians, government. They're gonna fall. All that, everything in America will fall, man. Every great society, so-called great society, failed. Rome failed. Greece failed. What's the one I'm missing? Egypt failed. The big one. Egypt failed. Are you Kemex out there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Egypt failed, man.
Right.
The Lord's not with it. Go ahead, priest.
Now, if I could, so do you know they just came out and said that the transgender ideology originates from Jewish doctrine.
Wow.
The small hats. They said that Adam was androgynous. He was part male and female.
What?
That's why he was able to become a male. That's why he was able to create Eve. Because he was part male and female.
Yes.
So that freakiness that's in their doctrine, that shit is starting. The Lord is exposing all that weird stuff they got going on.
Right. And this the thing, man. And this get a breakdown on Adam and Eve. When it says he's real, that means his people. You like my flesh, my people, my kin. That's the same thing. You can't look at the Bible as a fairy tale.
Right.
You gotta look at it as how black people talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my girl. That's my real.
Right.
I mean, close.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Close. She right by my side. But you let them have it. They'll say I heard so many stuff how she came from them and all bull jive and all that. Like you saying with the Adam was a man and a woman, a hermaphrodite, I think.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Adam knew Eve's people. That was his people, man. That's how it happened. Come on. It's just simple. It's simple as that. But you said it was so heavy, man. That's why we gotta break loose out of this place, man. Because they'll continue to spew lies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so and the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to deliver, for to devour her child as soon as it was born, man. Like I said, that birth is talking about the birth of the Spirit of the Lord. And every day it's getting devoured. Why? Because they say it's okay to do what you want to do.
Right.
It's okay to go ahead and celebrate your birthday. It's okay. Or to celebrate these Christmases. It's for the kids. Nah, man, it's not for the kids. You are the parent. You should tell your kids what to celebrate and what not to celebrate. You can't do it. So deep down inside, it's what you want to do. You understand? We gotta break loose of it, because you're stopping the birth of the Spirit of the Lord. Go ahead. No sweat. Okay, keep going. Keep going, young man, Ron.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 5. And she brought forth a man child, who was the rule of all nations, with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne.
So who this talking about right here?
Jesus.
There you go. Give him a hand. This is talking about Christ, Yahushua, who was a black man. Not no doggone shrinking head devil. Blue-eyed devil. You know what I mean? This is talking about a black man, look just like you and I. If I could, can I get it? You know what it is? The color of Christ?
Brass, color brass.
Yeah, you know the scripture?
Revelation 14.
1 and 14. Go ahead and get it for me, man. Are you? Yeah, man, you're gonna be a solid officer here, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Lord willing. Damn right.
Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
You know what? Go to 1 for me.
Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. And the revelations of Jesus Christ.
So what's a revelation, man? It's up there. Say it. Y'all know what it is? Revelation. What's the definition of revelation? Yeah, pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Is it the end?
I mean, it's gonna happen at the end.
Oh, I got it. Like a new coming, baby.
Yeah.
What's the root word of revelation?
What you say? So give the mic. Give the mic.
Reveal.
There you go. All right. It means to reveal. So why? See, the Bible is so it's the best book of all times. Because why did the Bible have to say to reveal Christ? Because they knew that Christ would be deceived as somebody else.
Right.
What it say? 1 and 1.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Drop down to 14 for me. 13.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of 7 candlesticks.
In the midst of 7 candlesticks, this is talking about the 7 churches you see, Thessalonians, Corinthians, and stuff like that in the New Testament. This is talking about the church that Paul had rulership, you want to call it? He was over these churches. So that's why he sent his apostles over and tell them how they should act and what they should do. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. 7 churches.
Revelation, book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot. So
Christ was clothed with a garment down to the foot. When you see these brothers, and especially in the Passover that's coming up, in April the 20th, 2025, 2024, the 55th Passover, that brothers be clothed with a garment down to the foot. That's a priest attire.
Right.
Not those 2-3-piece, I don't know, suits with Steve Madden shoes, stumping. That is not no priest attires.
Right.
Not no white robe and why he touching your kids. You're talking about a Catholic priest. That's not a priest attire. A priest attire is a what?
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot, looking righteous and glorious. Keep going.
In Greek about the paps with a golden grill.
And about the paps with a golden grill. You know what a pap is? It's like a little girdle that protects your main organs. Christ was a warrior. He was not no doggone fairy tale person, man.
Right.
No tussie roll dude, man. I want to say the other word, but I don't know if we get flagged. He's not that. He's a man of war.
Right.
He's a black, stern man. You understand? That's the you see brothers in him, that's the spirit of Christ. So when Christ come back, he ain't with that nonsense. So better believe that. Keep going.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
Like what?
And his head and hair were white like wool.
Like wool. Meaning, who got woolly hair?
so-called African American.
There you go. Black Hispanics, and Native Americans. We got woolly hair, man. There's some Hispanics got woolly hair. You know what I'm saying? Native Americans got that woolly hair. Especially Judites. Judites are the so-called blacks. We got that woolly hair. Christ had it. Keep going. It's gonna get better.
As white as snow,
Mm-hmm.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So this is talking about when Christ comes back, he's gonna be mad.
Right.
He's coming back for blood. What y'all know that song? What's that song called? Get it back in blood. That's Christ. Oh boy. Don't be on the other side of their fence. I'll tell you that.
Right.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down. World War III is on the brink. Right now. What, China and who?
Taiwan.
Taiwan? Man. Look. That's why everything is. Look, I'll tell you something about America. America hate to look like hate to be punked. I'll tell you that. That's what happened in World War II. When Germany said, "Hey, I need that money." Well, Slocky, when America say, "I need that money back," Germany like, "Nah, you ain't getting that money back," because they helped finance them because of World War I.
Right.
Because of all the traction. So America, because Germany was already messed up with World War I. So what America did, they financed them, gave them that money. So when it's time to get it, hey, we need that money. Germany said, "Hey, look, man, I don't know." You know what I'm saying? Then you had Hitler doing his thing. He used that to gain his power. But anyway, back to the topic. So, what you at?
Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 15.
Uh-huh.
And his feet like unto the fine brass.
Okay, there we are. Yeah. Fine brass. Brass is like a copper color. Keep going.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Yeah. So he was dark like Wesley Snipes. That's Christ. Christ wasn't no what's that Pastor Christ? What's that actor? Mel Gibson. He ain't that.
Right.
That boy Christ was a Negro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see a brother with an afro. See the best depiction you can see right now how Christ was. You gotta look in the ISUPK. Because I'm just saying, like the spirit, how we dress, how we move. That's what Christ was, and that's what Christ died for. To have His spirit, have the Lord's spirit to come upon people again. All right. All right, so we're gonna drop down verse 7, Revelation 12 and 7.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven.
Right.
Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels.
You see, I don't want to go too deep about this. So when you Slocky, I'm go. So when you see movies, when y'all see the white man so deceitful.
Right.
He's so deceitful, man. You see about aliens and stuff like that, about the ship they was in. Where they get that from? They got that from the Bible. They got the chariots. You see them? They call them UFOs. What we call them? We call them chariots, man. Those are gonna be when Michael come down. It's about to get real.
Right.
With them angels coming with them chariots, man. Man, I need to get that scripture to the chariot, man. Go ahead, because I want to get that. I want to get it.
Now, if I could, that's also where that song which also shows that we always was. I mean, we the Lord's people. During slavery, we sang "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot." Now, if you think it's you think of a chariot now, you're thinking of something being pulled by a horse on the ground. But it says "Swing low, sweet chariot," meaning something is going to come up from above, and it says "coming forth to carry me home." That was Black Hispanics and Native Americans singing that because we knew who our power was and we knew where our salvation was gonna come from.
Right. Facts.
Lucky.
Facts. If a brother could get a scripture on this, you know what I'm saying? Because we can show our people that we know we talking about. You know what I mean? Because this right here is about to happen. Angel, you know what I'm saying? Michael's about to come here with his angels. In heaven, he's talking about on earth, not in the sky. He's talking about here on earth. You got it? Okay. Yeah.
Now this is Ezekiel.
Yeah, there we go.
Chapter 1 and verse 16.
Ezekiel.
The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto color of a barrel, and they four had one likeness. And their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. When they went upon their four sides, and they turned not when they went.
So you see, like it's like it. Those are the angels' ships, the chariots, and they will come down here when it's time to get it on. You gonna see some. There's gonna be wonders in heaven for real. Come to saving blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
To hop off that, so can I get a breakdown of Ezekiel 1:18?
118? Okay, you go there.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1 and verse 18. As for their rings, they were so high that they were dreadful, and their wings were full of eyes round about them four.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just talking about the ship, the chariot. What he's talking about, because you gotta understand, especially when you see that in person, it's kind of like what is that? Go ahead.
I think the only part I was a little confused about was we're full of eyes round about the floor. Like I didn't get this somewhere.
Is that describing the engine?
What's it?
What's wrong with the chariot? It's just talking about the chariot, how it looks. So
That's it?
yeah. So let's talk about the chariot. You know what I mean? It's like you know, the rings. It's talking about how the rings look. You know how it goes like this so fast, and they were so high and were dreadful, and their rings were full of eyes around about them four. Okay. With that, I'm gonna get questions about that. So remind me later.
Give me a question?
No, I'm gonna ask about that. I'm asking about that. About this. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna ask about that. Remind me about that, okay? All right, let's keep going. Okay, let me go. All right, so we had 7. All right. So Michael and his angel fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angel. So basically, it's gonna be a war. You know what I mean? They're talking about the dragon. They're talking about America. That's why they got Space Force X, because they know something is coming from the sky to have war with them. You know what I mean? We keep going to verse 8. Verse 8, Revelation 12, verse 8.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 8. And prevail not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Right. So they can go against the Lord, but then they're not gonna win. They're not gonna have no place here, and so heaven's conditioned. So they're not gonna have a place here on earth. It's gonna be for us. We're gonna be in rulership. They're gonna be at the bottom, meaning that it's called changing of the guard. It's gonna be like this. Right now it's coming like this. Everybody want to be black, Hispanic Americans.
Right.
We stopped putting away. We put away pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. We stopped celebrating all these holidays. We gaining our power back. While they losing their power. They're losing their power how? Everything going up in America.
Right.
Food prices, man. Come on. Man, $20 used to get you far back in the day. Right now, nah. Well, that's one meal. $20.
Yeah, barely one meal.
Yeah, barely one meal. And forget about you got kids.
Right.
Now, I was about to say $5 used to be something in a gas tank.
You said,
Right.
yeah.
I'm still on E when I put $5.
Right.
Boy, you go one notch.
Yeah.
You go one. See, you on E.
Real
You go
time.
one notch. You pull out the driveway. You on E.
Half a millimeter up.
Huh?
Half a millimeter up.
Yeah, half a million. Yeah. You know what I mean? Their kingdom is falling slowly. But I'm telling you something about the Lord. The Lord, what he says in Thessalonians, he said his days 1,000 years. Right?
The day unto the Lord is like,
Yeah, the days to 1,000 years, man. So the Lord is on a different type of time. It might be forever for you, but it's short for him. They getting their judgment right now. Right now. That's why they blaming you. That's why the wars over there, they blaming you. And you ain't doing nothing but sitting in your house, man. You don't even watch the news. You just sit in the house. Worry about what you worry about, huh?
no, I just said right.
Worry about what you gonna eat. When your next meal gonna come. They talking about you the reason why there's a war over there. Bombing every goddamn night. You brothers be in the military. They know how it is when you can't sleep because bombing. They blaming you for that.
Right. If I could.
Yeah.
Again, while we're praying for them. They over there blaming us. The whole time we praying for Palestine, praying for Israel. The whole time they over there, they saying it's your fault.
Man,
Like,
that's oppression. That's oppression, man. Because we think we Americans. We are not Americans. We are slaves here in America. America own us.
Right.
But let me tell you something. Here, that's when you break them shackles. You break them shackles, man. And how you do that with your mind. Because they ain't whipping you no more. It's the mindset now. That's what you call systematic oppression. All right, keep going. Drop down to 9.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, and that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceived the whole world.
That's a clear cut. Who the devil is. Deceive the whole world, man. They say a black woman should not listen to a black man. They said in the 60s. They say a black man needs to be out the household. So a black woman and her kids can eat. They say that. But the Lord says that a black man, a black woman should be united. That's what the Lord says. You understand? And we do that here in ISUPK. It's a new spirit on the world.
Right.
I hope you're ready for it. Because you ain't, you're going to be pushed to the side. Keep going.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 9. And the dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Creflo Dollar, say it again. Say his angels will be cast out with him.
And his angels will be cast out with him.
Your spiritual leaders, say it again.
And his angels will cast out with him.
The politicians, say it again.
And his angels will be cast out with him.
These entertainers.
And his angels will be cast out with him.
Diddy.
And his angels will be cast out with him.
All these people that you look up to that promote that's opposite of the Lord will be cast down with him.
right.
Look what's going on right now, man. You should not listen. You should not look up to what's Beyonce and what's his
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z as a couple goal. Jay-Z probably on some weird stuff, man. You never know.
Right.
Beyonce is up in the cloud somewhere. You never know what she on. But you should not look up to these people.
If I could.
Yeah.
If I could just pull a precept, just so we understand that this dragon, this old serpent, the devil, is a man, and his angels are men, like the priest is saying. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse. I'm gonna start at 12, and I'm gonna drop down. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Now we just brought out earlier in Revelation how the dragon and the devil, or right here, which deceived the whole world. It's talking about that same dragon.
Right.
The dragon, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, the serpent, all of those are talking about your oppressor.
Right.
Right? Which did weaken the nations. And this is how you know. Verse 16. This is talking about how your oppressor is going to fall and how they're not going to, there are going to be no more, right? Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and that did shake kingdoms? Now, what man, first of all, the fact that it's saying, is this the man? It's not talking about no red man under the earth. It's not talking about some ghost that's hopping on people. You know what I mean? This is talking about a man that is deceiving the world, that is causing the earth to tremble. You know what I mean? And let me see. Is that it? But yeah, it's like it. That's the whole point. This is talking about a man. So what we're reading right here in Revelation chapter 12, saying that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world, it's talking about a man. And when he gets put out of his heaven, which is his condition, his angels, which are the messengers of your oppressor. Who are the messengers? Like the priest just said, your Creflo Dollars, your TD Jakes, your Tyler Perry's, you know what I mean? Your Christian pastors who push their agenda, who teaches you that Christ ain't got no color. We just showed that Christ is a black man, who tell you that the law is done away with.
Right.
When, you know what I mean, that was the whole point of, that's what makes us special. You know what I mean? That's what gives us wisdom and understanding. So like, that's
right. You didn't preach the hand. And that's true. You know what I mean? That's true, man. Because you gotta look at this. The Bible is facts. It's not no fairy tale. See what Christianity does, and what's the word I'm looking for? They teach you in them schools. Theologian.
Theologian.
Yeah, theologian. Yeah.
Theologian. That's what's called.
Yeah. Theology. Yeah, theology. Yeah, it's like, but it's the theologian school, but they keep the study of it. So anyway, they teach you that, right? So they see the thing about the Edomite. So the thing about the oppressor, they don't have the spirit of the Lord. What they have is Zeus, Hercules, Euphrates, Odin. They have their ancestors, and they mix their ancestors in with the Lord of the Bible. That's why we believe that hell is on the ground. That's why we believe heaven is, heaven that we think of heaven is up in the skies. Because why? Zeus is up there. Who's down there? Hades. Y'all know Hades, right? Who watched Hercules? You might be too young, brother. You young. You see Hercules before? You know, yeah. Huh?
That's crazy. It's like
y'all see Hercules on the show when we grew up? That was the prime example of it. That Hades was down low and Zeus was up there. And that's what they put in this Bible. Myth.
That's crazy.
It's a myth, man.
Right.
That white people, Slacky, the oppressor, they're put in this Bible. Go ahead, Priest Slacky.
Now, if I could, I just want to add a precept of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do is teach lies, and they try to some kind of way fit their agenda into the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And that doctrine of devils is everything you just said. Teaching that Zeus, teaching that Roman mythology, that Greek mythology, all that stuff it comes from the oppressor, the devil, who is a man, like the preacher brought out, which is the oppressor. So like,
Yeah, get that picture in. That's a good picture right there. They give strange doctrine to us. So we don't know the truth no more, man. I'm gonna tell you something about this Bible. The Bible is our ancestor book of how our ancestors did at that time. You know the family tree, y'all. You know what people grew up on. It's the same thing as Bible. It's a family tree full of stories. It's a family tree. How we should act as a people. How we should not eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster because our ancestors did. Bro, we was royalty.
Right.
Royalty. You see these kings and queens in England and all that. We was there. We did it. You understand? We was, man, we had King David, man. King, you know the story of King David? King David killed 1,000, right?
10,000.
10,000, Salaki. 10,000 Africans. He killed Goliath. Come on, man. That's your ancestors.
Right.
Your ancestors wasn't just slaves. Your ancestors was kings, man, and princess. I ain't say queen, sisters. I say princess. Because queen, we know the difference in Greek. It means a whore.
Right.
So princess, all women are princess here, not queens. We don't got a queen named Diana. Our women, we don't have whores in Israel. We have righteous women that love her husbands. That love her husband. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have. That's the culture of an Israelite. That's the birth of that spirit. Society said a woman should never cater to her husband. But goddamn, by time we probably need to change it up now. Because now, oh nigga, I need a nigga. That's so crazy. I want a man that can cook and clean. I want a man that can cook and clean. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna go to work for us. You gonna bend over, make that breathe. Right. That's what you gonna do for some money? Go ahead, sis.
Like that's sassy.
That's,
like if I want a man to cook and clean, that's sassy. I can't. Like,
look. That's what they want. That's it. I'm tell you something, women. A brother want a woman that can cook, clean, and listen. Nah, we not talking about this. Well, whatever you say, just sit there and listen, meaning that you take the time to hear me out. That's what a brother want. That's in the Bible.
Right.
So the spirit of Christ, the spirit of the Lord is being born here in the ISUPK, man. I'm gonna drop down and get no, if I could. Oh, you about to bring it out?
No, I was looking for it. It ain't used to be the card.
Yeah, hey, I remember 2020. It was easy.
Yeah.
Man, now it's like you gotta look for it now. They got on to us. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring a video out and a precept, and we're gonna head out.
Oh, here we go.
All right, you got it.
Right, I'm gonna share the screen if I could.
All right.
All right. So, or you want to break it down?
No, you gotta go ahead.
Okay. So this is the definition of queen, right? So what they would tell you, this is the modern definition: the female ruler of an independent state, especially one who inherits the position by right of birth. All right. So this is what they. When sisters, or you know what I mean, when you call yourself queen, or when you call one another queen, this is what you think of. But the origin of the word, and I'm gonna go down to the to down here. It has a Germanic origin, right? Which you know what I mean, comes from a word that's spelled Quean, right? You click on this definition right here. Right? It's an impudent or ill-behaved girl or woman, a prostitute. Damn, that's where that word comes from, queen. So that's why we don't call our sisters queens, because that's where that's where the origin comes from. And if I could just paraphrase a precept, but I know you were short on time. But, in Jeremiah chapter 16, I believe, it says, I believe it's chapter 6, verse 16 or something like that, or 16 to 6. It says, ask for the old paths, which is the good way.
Right.
I mean, we try to go with the times and be like, oh, that was back then. That was back then. This is now. As a matter of fact, let me pull that precept real quick.
All right.
Salakia.
You got it.
But Jeremiah chapter 6, 16. Here it goes. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see. Meaning, look at all these ways as paths. You know what I mean? Look at all the ways that you can go. You know what I mean? You got you got Christianity, you got Catholicism, you got you know what I mean, modern society. You got all these different ways that you can devote your life to. It says, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. So you got all these new paths. You got Catholicism, you got Christianity, you got Muslim, Hindu, Buddhism. You got LGBTQ. You got all these different paths that you can go down.
Right.
But it says, ask for the old path. Where is the good way? You know what I mean? These old paths, what we breaking down in these scriptures, are the old paths, the most ancient paths, the what the Most High told us to do, which is the good way, right? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. So we trying to follow after these new paths, and it's making us restless. You know what I mean, we trying to keep up with the times. You know what I mean? As soon as you what was it? Kemet was hot like a decade ago, or maybe like 5 to 10 years ago, right? And then it come out that all the, you know what I mean, all the what do they call them? The faces of Pan-Africanism, you know what I mean? They on some funny. They got some funny business going on. You see, Polite, you know what I mean? He just went down for you know what I mean, abusing a young child. You know what I mean? You got what's his name, Nature Boy. You know what I mean? He talking about he let his child grab his rod.
Nice.
You know what I mean? This is the type of thing that's going on in these new paths. You know what I mean? But the Most High is telling you through the prophet Jeremiah that you need to go to these old paths. What this priest is telling you, which priest is breaking down today. Now we doing the ISUPK, Salaki.
That's right. That's right.
If I could, this last part. But this is what we do. We say, it said, but they said we will not walk therein. This is what we do. When we hear the truth according to the Bible, and we hear that it's the good path, we deny it. We say, I don't want to walk. I can't be an LGBTQ member. I don't want to walk therein. I can't smoke cigarettes. I can't get high. You know what I mean? I can't sleep with these other nations. I don't want to walk in those old paths, which is why we don't have rest for our souls, which is why we suffering, which is why we barely live to the age of 60. You know what I mean? 55, and we expecting to, you know what I mean, lead this earth.
Right.
I mean, because we refuse the old path, which is the good way. So, like,
right. You know what I'm saying? And what the priest said is so heavy, man, because we got to get back to that path.
Right.
We have to, because we've been going. The scripture says that narrow is the way. It's like narrow is the gate, but broad is the way.
Broad is the way.
Yeah, prayer phrases, meaning that it's hard doing what the Lord says to do. Because why? Because how we were living here, but what they said was right to do. But he said narrow, so he said broad is the way. It's so easy not to listen to the Lord. It's so easy. It's so much stuff going on. They say, you know what I'm saying, you got different seasons for everything. Man, look, y'all sister killing with them damn them signs. What's that? Zodiac signs. It killed me. Ooh wee.
Yikes.
Oh, even when I was a girl, I didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, wait, it switches. Like, what?
I'm an asparagus.
I'm an asparagus. I'm an asparagus. I'm a Leo the Lion. Good night, man. I'm a bull. I'm a tourist. Man, that's so crazy. That's so crazy, man. Like, you talking about that. Christ said you can discern that, but you can't discern the times. we living right now? You can't say that China and Taiwan is fighting, meaning the World War III is coming. You can't just look. Come on, man. Christ, it's time to wake up. Go ahead.
Right. You ain't supposed to celebrate and recognize your birthday for real. Like, so Zodiacs is out there.
Yeah, it's out there. You know what I mean? And you know, and it's so important. Why? Because Abraham came from his people looking at the stars and doing that.
Right.
So everything in the Bible is always referred back to the past
Right.
and how you should act in the future. It's a lesson learned. Scripture says the scriptures is made for our learning. So I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Drop down to 14 of Revelation. I'm here to make this quick.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 14. And to the woman were given two wings of a great eagle, that she may fly into the wilderness, into her place.
Slight. My bad. That's not what I wanted. Give me 16.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 16. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
So right now, that's what's going on right now. You saw that Russian icon they posting on Facebook now that the Jews was black. You see what's going. You see Kanye, Kyrie, what's that football player? DeAndre Jackson from the Eagles. When he said the earth is pushing, like right now, you know, women have contractions, but that baby's still coming.
Right.
It is up for us to make it painful now. But anyway, but that baby's still coming. But it's getting pushed. The earth is pushing the spirit of the Lord, man. It's pushing it. And you can't help it. It's going to come out either way. It's going to come out. And what's keeping it, making it hard? The ideas of America, the society of America, that red dragon that's making it hard for the birth of the spirit of the Lord.
Right.
If I could, Salakia, just to the priest's point, I'm gonna go back one more verse, right? And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman. Now we know who the serpent is, right? Right? Who the serpent?
Esau.
Right.
Right.
So the serpent, his power, his military, you know what I mean, his government system, right? Says it cast out his mouth water as a flood after the woman. Like the priest saying, this dragon is trying to stop the spirit of the Lord from being brought into the earth, which is the woman with the, you know what I mean, bearing a child, right? That he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. So like the priest just said, your oppressor is trying to stop the truth from coming out, to stop you from, you know what I mean, to stop blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans from putting on that spirit. Right. But when we get to verse 16, now the earth is helping the woman. That's your archaeology. That's what you see on that wall right there. The history coming out. The Russian icons. You know what I mean? Brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Where, you know, where they're not trained or seasoned to do the job that we do, but with the zeal, you know what I mean? With the zeal that they do have, they're getting on a platform and saying the Jews is black, Christ is black, the prophets is black. That's all the earth helping the woman. I mean, helping us. You know what I mean? Be able to put on that spirit again and helping that spirit of the Lord be born into the earth, into our people.
Right, and when the priest said it's so heavy, and what else helping the earth bring forward? It's like it bring forward the help the woman is by letting these stars fall.
Right,
letting these stars fall, meaning letting these celebrities fall, because us as a people we love celebrities, we love them. You know what I'm saying? The entertainers, they are falling. So who's left to come up now? The Lord.
Now, if I could, it's so heavy. The stars been falling, you know what I'm saying? But we just ain't noticed it.
Right.
And like, if you can think about maybe 10 years ago, you know, who was our stars? It was the Deion Sanders, the Michael Jordans, the athletes, right?
Right.
Now our stars is who? The Sukianas, the Jocelyn's.
Good night.
Now that's it. Now the stars, they done fell off the stage. Now it's a Cardi B's. Now you looking at, hey, listen,
Nice.
these stars is dimmed and blood. It's
Right.
like,
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like the priest said, that star getting dim. And those stars start falling, man. We ain't got nothing left. So what we do have, we got the Lord. The
Right.
Lord always been there, just like a father, a parent.
right.
Let you mess up. You come back. I know you is. What's going on right now, man? Here in the ISUPK, we here to wake our people up, man. We here to wake up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and let you know you have the spirit of the Lord.
Right.
You just need to come back into it. Nobody has it. You know how we know? Because everybody tried to have it, and they fall, and they fail and fail and fail. It's up to you. It's up for you, black, Hispanic Americans, to get out this hell. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm going to end class, man. I want to say the water to all the brothers and sisters that was in here, in class physical tonight and virtual. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say the water, man. I'm going to say, hey, shalom, Yahweh, Shim, shout out to our brother. And shalom, Shamar, Thabah, Shim, shout out to the sisters.